Okay, I have a question here, and I don't need the cards for this one. Do you remember a while back when there was a push for putting new historical figures on the bills instead of the presidents and generals? Do you think that will pick up steam or be delayed by all the current craziness? Well, they've just got way too much stuff. They're not going to retool everything to put historical figures on bills now. Okay. First, they need to sort out the rest of this craziness that's going on now. But it would be nice to see historical figures, but I wouldn't hold my breath for that. It's going to take some time before they get around to something like that. Okay, Ganga, our real go-getter. Thank you. Remember Trump's gay ban for military services? That's still in effect. I think that they're going to have to change that because there's, you can't have that discrimination. So that is one that's going to be, I'm sure, rectified. If not in this administration, in the next one, okay? Because they've served with distinction, okay? Many transgendered people have served. They're no different than anyone else. If they want to serve the country and go into battle, then more power to them. But what I tell people, when they think they want to go into military service, the thing I tell them to do first, take some time, go spend a month going to the VA hospitals and see what comes back, okay? So many cases of PTSD, okay? And that losing limbs, people go in because they think, I can get the education and stuff after. Yeah. So that is my thing that I say. Now, I was in the military. I served in the Air Force. I came back with PTSD, and it was a long time, going through that journey. If you're having PTSD and you are having those flashbacks, like you're right back in whatever the thing was that caused the PTSD, you can move forward out of it, but it takes really meditation and being willing to focus and to see what that is coming out of, okay? So, again, transgender people, no reason for them not to serve in the military, okay? Remember, their consciousness, their mental framework is just not in alignment with the body. They happen to be finding themselves in this time, in this journey. They're still back in the the life before. Okay, they are still back in the life before. They're not ready to change sexes yet. Okay, so maybe they've just had many more lifetimes, in the consciousness of whichever side it is, male or female. Can you imagine what it would be like? What a nightmare if you woke up and you're securely a female, like I'm a female this time, and if I woke up in a male's body with facial hair, and, I'd be going, no, this is not right. Okay. Yeah, so that's a nightmare. Imagine what that would be like. Terrible. So, give them some compassion and let them follow whatever it is their journey is calling them to, okay? Okay, somebody was asking me to do a reading on farm attacks in South Africa and including actual numbers. Well, I don't get numbers, and they wanted to know exactly who is doing it. The cards do not tell me. You know, I'd be happy to do that reading, but you're asking for things that tarot just simply doesn't give you. Okay, so I have to pass on that. I cannot give you actual numbers. I cannot give you who is, doing it. The cards are not going to spell out a name. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, I've got a few. I think the rest of them I can go ahead and do readings on. So thank you for your questions. Keep sending the questions in about readings and things. And if I can read on it, usually I will. There may be a few come in that I say, I have no interest in it, and I'm just, I'm in a bypass. I'm just not going to read on it. But those are few and far between. Okay. I don't like to read. I'll tell you. I don't like to read on missing person cases and murders and those types of things. I've done it before, and it's been accurate, but it's, I don't like to feel the energy of those. Yeah. They can be very, they're just, I just don't care to go into the energy for those, okay? So I'm going to leave that here. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Much love and light to you. Oh my God, my voice this morning is horrid. It's from the medication I'm taking. It can affect your voice. It does that. Makes you swell up. I'm like a blimp now. I feel like the Goodyear blimp. It just made my legs swell, my feet swell. I got cankles now. Yeah, it's not fun. But it's better. It beats the alternative. Those that are new don't know that I had developed shingles. One of my little dogs I had to put down, they misdiagnosed him, and there was just a lot of stuff going on during that time. And so I had that outbreak of shingles, and it is like liquid lava going through your system. And I still have places here that, like breakout. It looks like, like a breakout. But it's still following the nerve pathways of where the shingles were. Down my neck, up into the brain, it was down into the jaw, down into the chest, down the shoulder. Very, very painful. So I'll put up with blowing up like a blimp for a while till this subsides and I can get off of that medication. But yeah, still here I can feel it is so tender. It is so tender through here still. So unfortunately, I am stuck on that medication for a time. It beats the alternative of feeling like you have liquid lava being poured over you, okay? And Mr. Max is over there laying on all my cards again. Mr. Max, are you going to be a tarot reader in your next life? I think he is. I think he's aiming for tarot reader next time. Hey, Mr. Max, you can come over and say hello? Say hello. Say hello. Here he is, Mr. Max. Mr. Max the Wonder Dog. He's got his Native American jewelry on. He's very proud of his Native American jewelry, aren't you, Mr. Max? Yes. Are you a good boy? You went out today, did good boy things? Yeah. Yeah. You know, I would prefer if you didn't play on my cards. I really would prefer that. Now, he'll take it into consideration, but don't hold your breath. Yeah, thanks. He says, love you, Mommy. Is that the love you, Mommy kiss? Yeah, love you, Mommy. Okay, he's a good boy. So, let's see. You want to ride the car with me? You want to go ride the car? You go ride in the car? You go ride in the car with me? Yeah? Think so? Yeah? Think that sounds pretty good? Okay. Well, at least Mr. Max does not look like the Ruffy Tuffy that he did before when he had 3 months worth of hair grown out. Loving, giving love, okay. He likes to give love. He says, I just don't give kisses to everyone, you know. He doesn't. If he doesn't want to kiss you, he'll be like, I've seen him do that with people. They say, give me a kiss. And he's like, I don't think so. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go run out and grab a quick drink at Starbucks. I was going to say coffee, but I don't know. I've been getting some of the fruit things, and those have been good. Some of the refreshers and stuff, those are good. So I'm not sure if I'll get coffee today. We'll see, huh, Mr. Max? So Mr. Max likes to go on a short jaunt with me. Not right. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and thank you for all your questions and for spending time with me. Isn't that right? So I'm going to see if I can set up a, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the Zoom thing, so we can do a tea party. I have a few people that are into tea. If you want to drink coffee, you can drink coffee. No alcoholic beverages are allowed, though. Just no alcohol, okay? Like I could tell you, you can't drink alcohol in your own home. But yeah, I'm still checking into that. But maybe before then, I'll do just an online one, and do some readings if you have questions there, or do some music. Those that like the flute music, okay, I can set that up to maybe do an online thing, stream. So I'm going to leave this here for now. I want to get out there before they come to deliver the cards. So we'll see. Again, if anybody's interested in a flip through, I'm happy to do that if you are a reader. This is the Goddess Power. And this is Work Your Light Oracle cards. I love the colors in these. It's so soft and pastel. And this one also is kind of, the colors in it are soft and feminine. And I think the cards I'm getting today will be as well, maybe. They're angel cards, one would think. But then again, you never know, do you? So these are more, and the angel cards are more for doing the private readings. So I have a lot of people that want to come and ask readings on, well, all sorts of topics. Their business or their spiritual thing or all of that. So when I do the readings, I do them, you can buy however much time you want. And I can do a lot, we can get a lot in 15 minutes time. It's because I give you an extra 5 minutes. If you want a $10 reading, I give you 15 minutes. No matter what it is, I give you an extra 5 minutes because you have some chit chat and stuff, and so I don't want to take time out of the reading for that. So I always add an extra 5 minutes for people. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Love and light to everyone.